Hello guys, this is Dilshad. This is my this is my final video for the coursework 1 for Advanced Interactive Media Development, and my student ID is W1582962. So I'll be doing the presentation using Padlet. So going forward with the planning, I have planned to have the container cafe in a tropical beach setup, where you could see the scene very realistic and practical. I have almost completed developing the basic scene in Unity, and I would also add many characters as possible by the time goes to make the scene very interactive, and I'll be adding many choices to the conversation flow for each character which the interaction takes place. So that's how my planning is. And talking about the assets that I'll be using is a tropical beach theme. So as I mentioned, to have the container cafe in beach, uh, I'll be uh, I'll be using a tropical beach theme. I've already downloaded a, tropical beach theme using Unity Asset Store, and I have adjusted according to my idea. I have fine-tuned the theme, so it looks as what I really want in my idea. And also I'll be modeling some objects using 3ds Max other than downloading. So like I'll be modeling some signboards where it'll have the logo of the cafe and chairs, tables. So those are the objects I'll be modeling using 3D Max. And when it comes to motion capture, most of the motion capture I have included in the scene is from Mixamo. Uh, uh, I'll be also focusing on capturing one or two motions using Kinect, which is available for us, and use it for a Mixamo or a Fuse character. So for what I have planned is to capture the motion, something like this in the picture, show the direction. So I couldn't find a motion in Mixamo, so I'll be using Kinect to capture this motion, and I'll be using it. And going back to the theme again, I have planned to develop or build a low poly theme, which will be looking very nice, and which will match with the characters in the Mixamo also. So that will be the theme, and the characters that I have used and I will be using is Malcolm, Liam, Remy, and Stephanie. Malcolm, of course, I have used it as an employee. Liam is a general character on the beach. Remy is a customer, and Stephanie is also a customer. So only three characters so far I have used in the coursework one. Later I'll be using many characters as much as possible. Also, I have planned to use Adobe Fuse, where in case if I couldn't find a appropriate character in Mixamo, I'll create a custom character using Adobe Fuse. I couldn't find the character Beach Girls in Mixamo, so I look forward to create the Beach Girl character using Adobe Fuse. That's it about the characters. And for the coursework 2 planning, I'll be creating a scene like this in the picture. So as you can see, there are chairs and tables, sort of a eating setup uh, in the by the beach. So that is where as this is the scene that I have built, and I'll be uh, creating the eating setup that I showed before. This setup in the scene by the end of coursework 2, and have many interactions here as much as possible. So that is all about my coursework 1 and 2 work plan. Yes, as you can see, this is my character Liam that I have downloaded from Mixamo and added some animations which is really required for the scene. So as you can see, I have blended the animations and using character additive tracks, so I can expect a very smooth transition between the animations when the conversation flow takes place. So that is about the animation of character Liam in motion build. As you can see, this is a simple hand waving animation playing. Yes, and this is my character Malcolm. As I mentioned, character Malcolm is my employee in the cafe. So I have added some talking animations, basically three talking animations to character Malcolm. So again, these are also blended with additive tracks to get a very smooth transition. As you can see, the character Malcolm is performing the talking animation. And this is my character Remy, the final character that I have used for the coursework one. Actually, the third character. Also, he has some animations which is needed with the conversation flow. And this is also blended with additive tracks to get very smooth transitions. You can see the hand waving animation for the character Remy. And that's it about the motion builder part. And yes, this is my Unity scene. So this is the very initial and the basic tropical beat setup that I have created in the coursework one. So what I will be building in the coursework 2 is that, as I mentioned in the Padlet, this scene, I'll be having it right behind the shop, the beach dining setup. So where you can see the characters having their food. So there will be many interactions taking place other than the character Malcolm's and Remy and the Liam character. So as you can see, there is also an island, and this also will be a part of the story. And that is pretty much about the scene. Going forward about the flowcharts of each characters. So as you can see, this is the flowchart of character Liam. So I have added an option to talk to the character or don't talk to the character. So other than that, it is a usual main flow that takes place. And the Malcolm character's flowchart, it is almost the same as the tutorial 5, since it is a food ordering conversation. So I have the same flowchart conversation for the character Malcolm. And character Remy, it is somewhat similar to the character Liam. Again, I'll give option to talk to Remy or don't talk to Remy, and then onwards it's the usual conversation with options. So, and the animations are like this, and you can see the animations of character Malcolm, stand talk, 1, 2, 3, and character Liam. Yes, character Liam's animations, waving, stand talk 1, stand talk 2, and smoking animations. So that is about the animations and the flowchart. So let's see how the conversations takes place. Yep, as you can see, I can have either talk to him or don't talk to him. So I select talk to him. You can see the hand waving animations. So if he is asking how can I help me, so I'll be asking if it is the only burger shop here. So it replies as it is far away from here, and I'll be asking is it very far. Since he doesn't know about that, I'll say I'll get the food from you, and he'll start performing the smoking animation. And that's about the Liam's conversation. And this is the Malcolm's conversation, where the food ordering conversation. So you can see the animations. Would you like to have a drink? It will say, and it will say your order will be ready soon. And finally, I'll be paying for the food, and performs animation saying thank you very much and enjoy your food. Yes, that's it about the Malcolm's animation and the conversation. As you can see, this island, I'll be asking Remy about this island. So let's have the conversation. Again, talk to Remy or don't talk to Remy. Talking to Remy, he waves his hand. I'll be asking what is that island. He says it's a treasure island. I'll be asking if I can get to that island. He says he doesn't know and says bye. So that is about the interactions and animations. And this is where I'll be having the food collecting part and coming back here to have the food, where later you will see the dining setup. So that is pretty much about the scene, the coursework 1 and the coursework 2 plan. So I hope to develop whatever I mentioned in the plan and to come up with a very good interactive media product. And thank you very much.